Lil Durk recently dropped his album Almost Healed, and to be honest, after first going through it a couple times and listening to it, I was a little disappointed. Almost Healed, to me, after hearing the therapy session with Alicia Keys and seeing the song with J. Cole, I was thinking this album was about healing. Lil Durk put out a little statement before the album addressing the loss of his brother and saying this album would address the loss of King Von as well, and all the rest of the beef and trials he has not responded to in the last couple months and years with everything that's been going on. So I was expecting something like a full therapy session of an album. So on the first listen, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like scammed. Don't get me wrong, the album was still hidden like an immigrant parent, but it was missing the message to me. But after listening to the interview he did before the album release with DJ Academics, the album has taken on newer meaning and is even more profound. In the interview with DJ Academics, we learned that Lil Durk is getting in touch with the bigger people in hip-hop, like Jay-Z and Swizz Beatz, whose wife, Alicia Keys, appeared at the beginning of the album during the therapy session. In the bits and pieces of the interview that I did watch, I see Durk with a newfound appreciation for his position in the rap game and saying that he really doesn't want to lose that by doing something silly, like responding to any of the other artists or people just talking down on his name. Honestly, now that I listen to the album, it makes a lot more sense. Instead of Durk just talking on and on about all the troubles and all the beef that he has and giving it more light, he's talking about what he's actually going away from. Going away from drugs, from the beef, from the people he doesn't agree with, and just trying to stay in his own lane. But still throughout the album, sprinkling a little bit of those topics like the slide for Von statements and also a little sprinkled of disses just here and now, as to be expected. I really enjoyed this album because of the features in it: Juice WRLD, Kodak Black, 21 Savage, just to name a few, and Chief Wuck, whoever he is. I'm gonna get onto his music because his verse was really good. But I also enjoyed the messaging. Lil Durk taking accountability and trying to change his image as he's being helped by others in the game to do the same. And that means shedding himself from the negative things of his past, which he still has to own up to, which is part of that healing process. But it's super interesting to see how bigger artists like Drake, J. Cole, and Jay-Z are playing a role in this by trying to pull rappers out of that beef life by giving them an incentive. If you want to do music with us, if you want to be in this top group, you got to stop doing all that little stuff and causing danger to your communities, basically. We've seen both J. Cole and Drake both having clear chances to make music with YoungBoy, but choosing not to, just for the reasons of peace. What I didn't like was songs like Sad Song, because that title was just bad, and I don't like that really whiny Lil Durk sound. But overall, a really good album by Durk, and it had layers to it that I really enjoyed, and I think this is one of his better projects yet. But that's my thoughts on the album. What do you think? Do you think Durk is the one they should have trusted in, or do you think it should have been YoungBoy? Did you enjoy the project, and what do you think could have been better about it? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you join the family by hitting that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.